Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the talk today. I'd like to give a big thanks for the intro and for AWE for having me here today. So today you woke up and you had your morning coffee. You get a call earlier than usual from a family member that tells you that they're on the first flight to Memphis. Their child was just diagnosed with cancer and they're going to St. Jude. So a little bit about us. St. Jude is a children's cancer research center with a mission to find cures for kids with cancer and other catastrophic diseases. We see about 8,500 patients each year from all 50 states and from around the world. St. Jude also pays for all treatment, housing, and food. Families never receive a bill because all a family should have to worry about is their child. And discoveries made at St. Jude are shared freely. So why VR? One of the greatest things that we do here at St. Jude is send our patients home to their friends and family. For the last chemotherapy, all doctors involved, as well as family, come in and celebrate with a party. Let's take a second to watch one of these many wonderful moments come to life.
1, 2, 3. Our patients have the cutest SMILE. Our patients have the sweetest HEART. Oh, we love to see you every day. But now's the time we get to say, pack up your bags, get out the door. You don't get chemo anymore.
I hope you enjoyed that little bit. At St. Jude, we see VR as an empty machine and a delivery vessel for our brand content. We wanted to capture what it felt like to participate in one of the most important milestone moments of a patient's life. From this, we created the No More Chemo Party VR experience. The impact from No More Chemo VR pushed us to think how else we might deliver what goes on at St. Jude to the world. So our inspiration, a short walk away from our work areas, our patients are bravely battling cancer. Their resilience inspired us to create a world to commemorate our heroes, and thus the seed for the St. Jude Hall of Heroes was planted. Facebook approached us for their VR for Good campaign, so we partnered with brand company BBDO and Flight School to create and develop Hall of Heroes to help St. Jude raise donations during our annual St. Jude Thanksgiving campaign. The interaction. We wanted anyone to be able to pick up the experience and begin playing with it. So we kept things simple. To move around, you can use your pointer to see where you can and can't go. Blue is you're good to go, red is you're not, and green is to trigger an event. To enter through a portal, you must stick your hand through it, and to interact with a statue, you can simply reach your hand out and touch it. So about our statues, there are 12 interactive statues spread across 4 islands in the Hall of Heroes. To scale, the statues are about 8.5 knees stacked on top of each other. And whenever you interact with the statue, it comes to life and it tells the tale of the great hero it is in commemoration of. And so now let's jump into a demo of the Hall of Heroes and see what it's all about.
Welcome to the St. Jude Hall of Heroes. To move around, use your controller. To activate a statue, touch the stone tablet at its base. To jump to another section of the hall, touch the blue portals. You're all set. We hope you enjoy your visit. Welcome, and thank you for visiting this special place. Every day at St. Jude, we witness extraordinary bravery. Kids in a battle for their lives, showing a courage and determination that is truly inspirational. Now, thanks to virtual reality, we can celebrate this.
We refer to this as our adventure. The events that led up to her diagnosis were some symptomatic physical things. She couldn't see very well. She was
At the age of 7, Joel would.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the statues that you saw on Hall of Heroes. Joel, when he was 7, was diagnosed with osteochondroma. He survived cancer, but lost his right arm. Joel says, with the characteristic humor he always has, the only thing that he can't do is clap. Joel works at St. Jude now and is also married to a former St. Jude patient who also works at St. Jude. They were actually married on the campus a few years back. Chandler was 14 when he was diagnosed with medulloblastoma. Towards the end of his treatment, Chandler publicly announced he would run the 2016 Memphis Half Marathon. Within months of leaving his treatment, he crossed the finish line. Annika had an incredible piece about her while going through her chemotherapy, spinal taps, and biopsies. She set a goal to be home by her birthday, and she made it with just 3 weeks to spare. Quincy took ownership of his treatment immediately. When doctors asked him questions directly, Quincy answered them. Whenever Quincy saw other patients or families, he always encouraged them to fight. So our impact. Hall of Heroes was released in about 145 Best Buy stores during our traditional St. Jude Thanksgiving campaign. This in-store initiative goal was to engage associates and customers and support for St. Jude. During this campaign, we raised about $118 million during our most recent Thanksgiving, and $20.8 million of it came from Best Buy, which was the group leader of that. Our success in the virtual reality space opened up new opportunities to explore other realities. One of the more recent projects is working with augmented reality to bring patient art to life. Patients take time in between treatments and checkups to paint things that inspire them and make them feel strong. We take those art pieces and we bring them to life in our St. Jude Experience app. In this app, you can also learn more about the patient artist and their journey, as well as to contribute to our mission. With that, thank you all for tuning in today. It was a pleasure getting to talk to you all. You can find out more information about what we do at the links on the screen. The message that I would like to leave you with today is that meaningful work requires passionate people. I'm excited to hear any questions that you might have. Thank you.
Hi, Brandon.
You know, how's it
What a
going?
beautiful, great. What a beautiful piece that was.
Oh,
Have
thank you.
have the children or any patients gone in and shared their story ever?
Of course, like a lot of our mission is based off of the work that we get to do behind the hospital. So getting people in front of that mission and having people being able to see that, that's really one of our main focuses. So yeah, most definitely.
Does that inspire you as a creator when you hear those stories to add more to the experience?
Yeah, and it's one thing to hear the stories, right? But literally be able to walk across we walk across the road and we share a cafeteria, right, with all the patients and the families. So we literally get to spend lunches with these families. We get to spend all the little intimate times that we take away from our work with these families. So yeah, that definitely impacts the work that we do.
it must be unbelievable being able to share someone's story like that and spread the message, because I almost teared up during the little piece of it. Anesio Nito said congrats and great content. He wants to know how you are planning or dealing with post-COVID-19 near future.
Yeah, most
Were
definitely.
we looking to disinfect our equipment at every use? Is that a problem for you?
So I guess it's like a two-part kind of question, right? How is it sort of affecting us post-COVID? I think experiences in general enriches content. And I think people want a contactless way to feel those experiences. So I think leveraging AR is really just an opportunity to capitalize on the post-COVID, whatever comes post-COVID, right? Because we're able to build experiences that people can take to their homes and share, and we can sort of gauge what that new environment even looks like. And I think augmented reality is a perfect kind of medium to do that. So yeah, most definitely.
Regina Back wants to know if there are any drawbacks, as in cyber sickness, emotional, or overwhelming.
One of the best things that we did is we kept it simple, right? So there's not a lot of really fast head movement. There's not a lot of, I guess, intoxicating experiences, if that's the word you want to use for it, right? Like there's very simple features. There's very simple features. It's very easy to hear and see what's going on. So it's not really that big of an issue as far as like motion sickness and drift and all of that. So
Everybody's just saying what a great work, great. Amazing story from Zoltan Batho. He wants to know, would the VR piece be available on Steam?
I'm not sure what to say to that just yet. If you do want to check out the VR content now, it is on the Quest store. And so I highly encourage everybody who has an Oculus Quest and wants to check out sort of what we're doing to go and do that. And I think there was a link on my last slide if you wanted to go and check that out, if you still have that. So
If you tell me what the link is, I can type it in. Or you can add it in or whenever you want into the chat. Because there was a few other people he wanted to know if it was on the Quest. So Roger, yes, this is on the Quest.
yeah, you can search for Hall of Heroes on the Quest.
So now that you've done this, I'm sure you've learned different things from this specific experience. Are you working on something else that you've learned from this experience?
Yeah, most definitely. I think these are starting points just to show the world. And I guess one of the best things we get to do, right? And I guess it all really starts with we get to build experiences around a mission that's established, right? Like we go into work caring about our mission. So everything that we build on top of that is just a different kind of avenue for how we tell that story. So do we have more AR projects? Of course. Do we have more VR projects? Yes. And we're branching out into other different mediums as well. So I just say be on the lookout. You're more than welcome to stalk my LinkedIn. I try to keep everything updated there. So but yeah, we definitely have things coming.
Thank you so much. What you're doing is changing people's lives. You're creating footprints. So everybody check it out on Quest if you have a Quest, because I know I'm going to be doing that after AWE.
Well, thank you.